In this video, I'm going to be unboxing and checking out the features of the OnePlus Nord N10. So let's get started. Inside the box, you'll find the starter guide, the N10 phone, a USB warp or fast charging cable, and a 30T warp charger. On the front, you have a 16 megapixel camera. The phone also comes with dual stereo speakers. Here is the top speaker, also used as the earpiece. At the bottom, you'll find the headphone jack, the microphone, the USB port, and also the bottom speakers. The main rear camera is 64 megapixels, and it also comes with a 119-degree ultra-wide angle lens, which is 8 megapixels. It also comes with a 2 megapixel macro lens and a 2 megapixel monochrome lens. And video recording can be done in 4K. Alongside the camera, you'll also see the LED flash. And on the back of the phone, we also have the fingerprint sensor. OnePlus has built in a memory card slot. Although it's not included in the package, you do have to buy it separately. Luckily for me, I do have one lying around. So I'm just going to pop that in. You can view your files, your media by going into the gallery. And just underneath the SIM and memory card slot, you'll see the volume key. And on the right side, you'll see the power key. The screen is an LCD display and the brightness goes up to 400 nits. And if you go into settings, you can have it automatically adjust the brightness. It comes with 5G capability, however, depending on whether you have the network available. It comes with the Oxygen OS operating system, which is based on Android 10, and the CPU is a Qualcomm Snapdragon 690. I was able to get the phone for 389 Canadian dollars, which comes with 6 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of storage. And they threw in a free pair of the wireless Budsy headphones. The Nord N10 comes with an LCD display rather than the usual AMOLED display that OnePlus has on their phones, which adds on a little bit of thickness to the screen and then also obviously to the weight of the phone. I have the Midnight Ice blue color and it weighs around 190 grams. The screen size is 6.49 inches diagonally. The screen also has a refresh rate of 90 Hz. When you open up the camera, it will default onto 16 megapixels, and you can change this by clicking on the top button here to 64 megapixels, which will use the main camera lens. Okay, let's change it to 16 megapixels and take a picture at the one-time zoom. Change the zoom to 0.6, which will give you the ultra-wide lens. And then the 2x zoom. If you want to use the macro lens, then you'll click on this little flower icon at the top here. Place the camera 1 to 1.5 inches away from the object and then take the picture. And then when you want to use the monochrome lens, so click on the filter icon here, and the very last one, it will say mono. And you can see now that it's showing black and white. And that will use the monochrome lens at the back here. Now if I show you the last lens here, if I try to cover this last lens with my finger, it'll tell me on the screen, please do not cover the lens. So if I remove my finger, it's black and white. If I cover the finger, then the filter doesn't work. The monochrome lens just won't work. So just to compare, I did take pictures both inside and outside, And the ultra wide lens is quite disappointing because you can see that it's quite dark. Initially I thought it was because I was inside, but then I took it outside. So it seems OnePlus made a lot of sacrifices in order to make this budget phone. Yes, they did take a lot of things away, but they did try to make up for it by including some extras. So yes, they put in the headphone jack, they gave you some extra storage by giving you a memory card slot, and also they threw in a couple of extra lenses on the camera, and it comes with a 4300 milliamp hour battery. The casing on the phone is made of plastic. I'm pretty sure you've heard of all the reviews. It is quite slippery as well, so I do have to make sure that I have a case on here. The color that I bought is Midnight Ice, and you can just see the amount of fingerprints that are on there. I have to constantly clean it. It has this glossy finish to it. And unfortunately, the biggest thing is that the phone is not water resistant. And if you're prone to getting your phone wet, or if you're working in areas where there is a lot of liquid, you're going to find it very hard to keep this phone safe. If you're a serious photographer and you really want to get some good quality pictures, again, this may not be the phone for you. But if you're looking for a budget phone and you're just starting out, I would say that this is a really good phone to start with. Anyway, I hope you found this video useful. If you have any questions, comments, please leave them below, and I hope to catch you in my next video.